Hey, welcome to Gold's Gym in Douglasville, Georgia. We're here with a tennis tip from Pete and Skip. Right, Pete?
That's absolutely right. And today we've got one of my favorite students, Danielle.
Danielle's here, and you know what? We're going to teach Danielle about the backhand volley because today's tip is called a tip on getting a better volley. How to improve a crummy volley.
You weren't supposed to say that on camera, that she has a crummy volley.
Well, I didn't mean crummy. I meant more like terrible. No, I didn't mean that. Okay, anyway, bottom line is, today Danielle's going to learn how to hit a volley really well. And, you know, a volley, of course, Pete, as you well know, is a ball that's hit from the net out of the air so that the opponent doesn't have quite enough time to react to it and you can win the point a little quicker. So we're going to show you today how to make that volley really good, really crisp, really quickly. Hey, Danielle, I'm Skip.
Hi, Skip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Glad to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
How's that volley?
That volley could be better.
That volley could be better. Let's translate that. My volley is crummy. We're going to find out for sure. All right, let's take a look and see what it looks like.
Okay, sounds
all right,
good.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay. So, what do you think about those volleys, Danielle?
Well, I thought the last one was pretty good.
Last one was pretty good. Okay, so 1 out of 10 you're feeling pretty good about it. I think that we can improve on that 1 out of 10 ratio there. What do you think?
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Hey, Pete, you ready?
Yeah, I think, well, that's why I brought you in, Skip. I know you are the guru of volleys, a volley doctor.
The volley doctor, yes.
Yeah,
I'm a doctor of volleys, yes.
Of many things, Skip is.
Right.
So that's why I brought him in here to really just clean up. You can see she's got a lot of talent.
A lot of talent. In fact, as a matter of fact, Pete, I saw her video. I saw the work that you've done with her on the video, which you can see on another one of your sites. Fantastic. And so let's see if we can make that volley just as good.
I'm sure you can.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay, Danielle, first of all, I'd like to talk to you just for a moment about your ready position when you're waiting on the ball.
Okay.
Let's go back to where you were and show me how you're standing there waiting on that ball to come to you.
Okay. How
you were.
I probably was just standing like this.
Okay,
I need to be more like this.
Actually, no, very good. The fact that your racket was out front is wonderful. You know, I'll tell you this, coming from the volley position, the volley doctor, the thing is, a lot of people wait with their racket off to the side. Then, unfortunately, you're not prepared if the ball comes to your forehand. So we want to simply have that racket out in front. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So let's go back to that. I'm going to feed you a couple more balls. And Danielle, when the ball comes to that backhand side, then you can make a quick turn and move forward. Okay? So ready position, and the racket is out in
In the center.
Yeah, in the center. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh, very nice. It's very nice again. Oh, it's a good volley. Okay, great. So, in accordance with our rules with a tennis tip from Pete and Skip, I will tell you this. Quickly, we've established that a real easy way to improve and be ready for a volley is to keep the racket constantly in front, not anticipating one side or the other.
Sure.
The second thing is we want to relax. Relax. Okay. You know how when you're driving down the road sometimes and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to do this tonight, I've got to do that tonight, I forgot to do this morning, and the next thing you know, you're holding that steering wheel like this.
Yeah, that happens.
So, okay, you've been there. Okay, it's the same thing on a tennis court.
Okay.
If you're squeezing the racket, you restrict your creativity, you restrict the blood flow, and then, you know what? You keep the oxygen from flowing through your system, and the next thing you know, you have a very dysfunctional stroke. We don't want that.
Don't want that.
We want functional.
Okay.
You see the things you learn on a tennis tip from Pete and Skip?
Amazing.
It's amazing. It is amazing. Let's try that. Let's try the relaxation.
Okay.
All right, so we've got the racket out in front, and you'll notice Danielle's already relaxed her hands. She is so mellow over there now. Let's try a few balls, Danielle.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I actually feel more relaxed just simply watching that happen. One more time, very relaxed. Now, how do you feel, Danielle?
Feels better relaxed.
Feels a little
so
better.
Jabby.
Not so jabby.
Yeah.
Now,
Is that a word?
jabby is a medical term that we use in the tennis medical business, but we're going to refer to that as relaxed and not too, tight.
Tight. Oh,
Yeah,
tight.
okay. Hey, Dr. Pete, I was really impressed with Danielle.
I told you.
She made some great progress. Why don't you see what you can do?
All right.
Awesome.
Is that a challenge?
I think it is. From one
Okay.
doctor to the other.
All right. Well, good. I really like what you did with her too.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But I'm going to clean it up just a little bit.
Clean it up. I
Just a
like
little,
that.
I'm going to make her look a little more stylish.
So we're going from jabby to stylish.
Yeah. I think it's how you look, don't you?
I like it.
Hey, Daniel, what do you think of being with the doctor, Skip?
I like Skip.
Skip's a good guy, isn't he?
Yes.
And he had your volley looking great.
Thanks.
I really love the way that you had your racket out in front. That racket was out in front with the wrist up.
Yeah.
But would you like to look like Roger Federer on your volley?
Definitely.
Or how about Justine Henin?
That too. Awesome.
Okay, so what she's gonna do is she's gonna do the exact same thing she was doing, except for when she's done, she's going to hold her backhand up like you're a waiter or a waitress and you're holding a tray. Can you do that? So you're gonna come from here, out here, and you're gonna look really super cool. If you look at any tennis magazine, I challenge you to go through any tennis magazine and not find this beautiful looking picture. Okay? So can you just draw that picture for me?
I think so.
All right, Skip's gonna
Okay.
feed you some balls.
Okay.
And I'm really counting you to do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Get ready. Ready, Danielle?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Let me
Okay.
see it. Beautiful. Hold that tray up. Good. Hold that tray up. Oh my goodness. The style is amazing. Oh. What do you think, Skip?
I love it.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. High five. Come on. Team high five. Good job. Very good. Tip from Pete and Skip works every time.
Pete, I have to tell you, I am impressed.
She's good.
Boy, she really is. And you know, it's interesting because she went from a nice looking volley to a very sharp looking volley. Let's take just a moment and recap what we talked about today.
Okay.
Well, we said first of all, Danielle had a little bit of a slant of her racket as she's waiting in the ready position. So all we talked about was holding it a little more out front. So she's ready or either side the ball comes by forehand or backhand. We're ready. And secondly, we said just relax a little bit. It's just like life. Take things a little more going with the flow, allow things to happen, don't force it quite as much, and you'll notice not only do you physically feel better, but the result is pretty cool.
You are such a guru.
Yes. Okay, and what else did we talk about?
Well, I just talked about just making things look a little stylish. I'm all into the look. It's got to look good,
Gotta look good.
right? That helps you feel good. So what we did is we just worked on separating our hands at contact and holding up a tray like you're a waiter or a waitress. That's it. You just do that, all of a sudden, you look like you could pose in Tennis Magazine. And she did.
And she did. Well, there you go. So you put it all together, you've got a nice relaxed volley, a good crisp contact point, and the next thing you know, you're on your way. Hey, stay tuned for the next one. The next tip from Skip coming up soon.
And Pete.
Sorry.